duerme ni sueña, despierto. Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Maiga Vidal and I'm a musical theater composer, a music producer, writer, just doing all sorts of musical stuff. But today what I'm going to be doing is actually working with this beauty. Isn't she beautiful? This is the FIFINE Ampligame, and yes, I am again working with my dear friends at FIFINE. They sent me this beautiful microphone that I'm using to record this audio, which you can hear how crisp and nice it is. And as per usual, I'll tell you a little bit about the microphone, and then we will put it to the test by recording and producing something, which will be a new song from my brand new collaborative musical, Back at Home. But first, let's talk about this purple beauty. I have been using her for a month now. I use her for streaming, I've used her to record demos, and I've also been using her to record audio for my YouTube videos. This is a USB microphone, so I am actually plugging this into Premiere right now as I'm recording this part of the video. You are going to need a little adjuster since this one only comes with USB, but that does mean that it works with pretty much everything else. It is a condenser microphone, so it is going to pick up your voice very, very well. It offers like this clear, full sound. It picks up just the front in a cardioid pattern, which is very common for these microphones, which means it's picking up a lot of the front noise and very little of the back, which we love because you don't want it to pick up like the sound of your computer struggling if you're on your old MacBook Pro editing video, you know what I'm saying? As someone who spends a lot of time working with audio and microphones and stuff, what I love the most about this microphone, and generally all the FIFINE microphones I've had the chance to work with, is just the accessibility and just how easy they are to work with. I can just literally plug it in and I can start recording, or I can start talking, or I can start streaming. If you have a condenser microphone, especially maybe something you bought at Guitar Center or more higher pricey ones that you can rent, they require XLR cables. They require having a setup. You need to have a rig to hang on with the microphone. It doesn't really come with its own base, and it doesn't come usually with its own cables. And if you want to plug it into your computer, you're also going to need to plug it into some type of mixer like a Scarlett to, you know, just get it through to the end to convert that audio sound from one end to the other. It's just a really high quality sound for the price. It has a quick mute button right up here. You know, sometimes you leave your mic on or you leave it off, and having this button is very, very handy. I would use it, but then what if I record the rest of this voiceover and forget to turn it back on? It has an RGB indicator with bicolored lighting, alters 7 color modes by itself in a gradient way. It adds a carnival atmosphere with light up computer setups, putting you in the fierce game arena, or if you're like me, it puts you in your neutral art chic. Last but not least, let's talk about some more accessories. It comes with this pop filter. It comes with this really long cord, so you can plug it in behind your PC and you'll still have enough room to put it on your desk. You plug it on your laptop. You know, I use an iMac now, so you can plug it behind there and everything works. I think, again, my only complaint about this microphone is that it's purely USB, and I've worked with other FIFINE microphones that are also USB-C and USB, and I think this one would benefit from that, especially because even though I think it's made for streaming and gaming, FIFINE knows that I'm going to be creating something completely original and music related, and I tend to use Logic for that, and I'm more prone to do that on Mac. I think one of my favorite things about the microphone is actually the base. It's really sturdy and strong. It just sits like directly on your desk at a very convenient height, but also you can unscrew it and add it to maybe a different rig that you already have set up. Let's talk about the price though. The price is pretty sweet. It is $32.99. Mics can really range in price. Even your basic standard microphone that you would get at Best Buy if you were just starting to stream or maybe wanted to record on your computer is going to run way more than $32. So for the price and the quality, I highly highly recommend this microphone. But I figured let's put it to the test, even though you've heard 100% of this audio has been recorded on this microphone for your listening pleasure. Last experiment I made, I did a whole vocal thing, but this time I'm going to record a demo for my new original song. And so with that, let's jump to Past Me and let her share the results with you, and then I'll jump back in here. Hi, long time no vlog, so shout out to future me for making this video so that I could record this process, and shout out to FIFINE for sending me this microphone. I'm in my friend's kitchen with my whole ass computer. Today, what I'm going to be doing is something exciting where I am working on this new song cycle with a couple of composers, some of which you already know. Shout out to Amanda. And I'm going to be doing it on Machado. And I know future me has already broken down the microphone, but since I have no gear, like literally, I traveled with this from my office. This is my friend's. FIFINE sent me this. My computer is kind of pretty much dead, so I had to invest in a new computer. RIP my wallet. So in the spirit of FIFINE and my previous experiment where I did just my voice, I figured why not put this $43 microphone to the test and see how much I can do with it vocally. I'm currently just gonna record a demo of the song I wrote for this new song cycle, which will be Why Does My Heart Sleep? The song, however, is in Spanish since I use the poem in Spanish and I've yet to write my own translation. I'm gonna just set up a time lapse and then I will play you the results as I usually do. And look, I know I'm out of practice with vlogging, and yes, I know I cut my hair, but you know what? This is the reality of like situations sometimes. Sometimes you're on the go and you need to still record stuff and send some out and make it available to your collaborators. And that's what we are going to be doing today together. Mi corazón se ha dormido. Se ha dormido, mi corazón se ha dormido, se ha dormido, colmenares de mis sueños ya no labráis. Está seca la noria del pensamiento, vacías girando, de sombra llenos, de sombra llenos. No, mi corazón no duerme, está despierto, 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 está ni duerme ni sueña, ni duerme ni sueña, ni duerme ni sueña, ni duerme ni sueña, está desduerme ni sueña, desduerme ni sueña, desduerme ni sueña, desduerme ni sueña, está desduerme. Los claros ojos abiertos, señas lejanas, y escucha a orillas del gran silencio. Los claros ojos abiertos, señas lejanas, y escucha a orillas del gran silencio. Está despierta, mira, 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 despierta, mira, 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 despierta ni sueña, despierta ni sueña, despierto. Okay, so that was the song. It's just a demo. I'm kind of unhappy with the piano part, especially the opening part. I think if I were to play it live, it'd have a bit of a different vibe, but I am just recording this to send it to my
fellow composers, get a vibe of where it would go. This is definitely like a group number, and also just kind of show my progress, you know, because everyone has a demo but me. And luckily, FIFINE sent me the microphone. So let's talk about the mic. It's currently entangled in some stuff, but I really like it. For the price, it's pretty good. I wouldn't use this to record a professional, fully produced version of this song, but for a demo, it does exceptionally well. I'm able to hold it, even though I can just stand on its own. I can also control the gain so that it's not picking up too hot or too cold, especially because this song is very dynamic. And I found that I can obviously use good engineering principles by holding it closer or further away from my face for what effect I wanted, but also I can actually control the mic itself. And also, this screen is actually great. As you can hear from the song, there's a lot of s and p because, well, it's the Spanish language and there's going to be a lot of that. And I think it does a pretty good job of obviously like recording those sounds, being authentic to the voice that I'm recording here, and also sounding really nice at the end. I think a couple of complaints that I personally have is like by holding it, I obviously make noise. So I would fix that by putting it somewhere. For the price and the quality, it's very, very good. FIFINE has yet to disappoint. But with that, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, FIFINE, for sending me this microphone. I really appreciate the partnership we've got going on. Every time FIFINE sends me a microphone, I'm on some like big quest to try something new. Last time they were like, can you do something? And I was like, I've just started writing a musical, actually. And they were very patient with me. And this time it was like, I've started on another project and I don't really do experiments like this anymore. And they were like, we still want to hear what you can come up with and what you can do with our microphone. And I find that very nice.
All right, I'm back. And yes, it is very gray here. It is somehow also sweater weather in the middle of September. As you can see there, I was wearing summer clothes. The vibe is unreal. Yeah, those are my thoughts on FIFINE. I really, really love the microphone. I really enjoy the price, and I just want to say thank you, FIFINE, for sending this to me. Your girl was down bad, and she really, really needed this microphone. Again, if you are interested, I will be linking the Amazon link down below. And with that, I will see all of you next time with a new video. If you've made it this far in the video, leave me a microphone emoji and which microphone you love to use, because I'm always looking for gear, and that makes me a person who's bad with their money. But anyway, adieu, my friends.